Let me show you how to update your front porch for fall. So I'm gonna start by removing the ferns that I had out this summer. These were great and perfect for summer. I'm gonna keep the planters that I had these ferns in because I really do like these. These were a planter that I bought from Walmart. I added on some spackling to them and then I painted them to have kind of a multicolored texture to them. They look great and they're gonna work really great in my fall decor. Now the biggest item I'm gonna be adding to my front porch are these light up maple trees that I found off of Amazon. I'm gonna link to all the products that I'm using in this front porch down below in the description box. So you can go there, click on it to take you to my front porch. I'm gonna put one maple tree in each of my planters. Now they do have a cord that I'm going to string along the back. My outlet is on one side of my porch. I did have to take that cord and put it underneath where my rug is going to be. Luckily, they were a very thin cord, so I think it'll work out well. I did also have to add in some rocks just to really hold these planters down in place. Next, I have these two planters that I used for the summer from Walmart. These are a very popular Walmart planter. I'm gonna place those on my front porch. I'm also going to add in a neutral rug. This was one that I bought off of Amazon. I liked that it was a little bit larger and it went underneath my planters. Since I have so much color going on, I really wanted to do something a little bit more neutral. Now, what should I put inside of here? Well, I wanted something very colorful. So I found these faux stems off of Amazon. You know, adding faux stems has been my go-to. I don't have to water them and they always look great. And you can reuse them year after year. So I'm gonna start in each of these planters by putting in a foam piece. Now I did order 2 packs of these faux stems. So each planter is going to get 1 pack. So when you're ordering, you'll kind of know how much to get. I take the stems out and I like to shake them to get them as full as possible. I'll place them into my planter and then you can go back in and kind of separate them a little bit more to add in volume. I'll do that in both of the planters. And I'll place a simple fall wreath on my door. Now in the back planters where I put in the maple trees, I did add in some packaging materials and then on the top I put on some moss just to kind of finish off those planters. Now, since my trees were gonna be lit up at night, I did wanna add some step solar lights. I found these on Amazon and they're really easy to install. They just have a sticky on them and you can place them directly onto your steps. These have been on now for a while and I haven't had any of them come off. So here's a final look at my front porch lit up at night. Let's make a candy apple board. These would be so fun to make with your kids or grandkids, or you could just have them out at your next Halloween party. An easy way that you can refresh your home for the fall is to change out the covers on your pillows. You can do that rather inexpensively by buying items on Amazon. Now, I love a high-end look, but I don't like a high-end price. And I found these Pottery Barn pillows. They were gorgeous, but I wasn't gonna spend that money. So I found something so similar on Amazon. They're perfect. I'm just going to switch out my pillows and put them in these pillow covers, and you would never know that they were an inexpensive dupe. Now, if you love inexpensive dupes from Amazon, you want to be following me on Liz Fenwick Deals. I have an Instagram called Liz Fenwick Deals where I show you all the best Amazon deals every day. You can follow me there, or if you're on Facebook, you could also join our Facebook group, Liz Fenwick Deals. I post all the same great Amazon dupes there. If you're looking for any of the products that you see in today's video, I'm gonna put a QR code right here. You can scan this QR code with your phone and it will take you directly to any of the products you're seeing in today's video. Plus, I'll link them for you down in the description box below. I found the most compact ladder that's gonna be perfect this fall to hang things all the way into Christmas. Ladders can be so big and bulky and they're really hard to store, so I think this is such a better option. It's compact, easy to use, and it comes with a Velcro strap that makes it easy to store anywhere. Let's try a viral Halloween candle trend. All you're going to need is a wax candle and some fun decorative napkins. Next, you're going to open up your napkin and then you're going to see if there's any backing pieces. If your napkin has a backing piece, you want to remove that. Now I'm going to wrap the top part of my napkin around my candle. Cut off the excess part of your napkin, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Next, you're going to wrap it around the candle with the pretty side facing out. To protect your candle while you're adhering the napkin, you want to wrap it in parchment paper and tape it in place. Next, I'm going to use my mini travel iron to adhere the napkin to my candle. It's the perfect size for travel and it's a great addition to your craft room. See how it's a little bit darker here? That means our candle is melting. So that's what you want to see all the way around. I'll cut off any extra napkin at the top, and now that I have the parchment paper off, I'm gonna lightly go around, and any area that didn't get ironed down, I'll lightly do it. I think this turned out so good. Let's try it with this orange napkin. This orange one is not turning out as good as our white bat one. I think the problem is that I'm getting a lot of white wax melt on the outside of the orange. So if you're gonna do this project, I would probably go with a napkin that has a white base to it. That worked really well. This one is just not working very well. You're gonna want this for spooky season. This Snackle box has a lid and you can fill it up with your favorite Halloween treats and candy. This would be perfect for a movie night or to bring over to a friend's house. Let me know down in the comments which candy I'm missing from the Snackle box. There's so many fun pumpkin paint techniques. I want to show you one that's super easy. Now this is a green pumpkin that I got at Walmart. You're gonna need 2 colors of paint. You're gonna need white and black paint for this next project. We're gonna add ghosts to our pumpkins. First, we're gonna start with adding our ghosts to our pumpkins with white paint. Now you could paint these on with a paintbrush. You could dip your finger in there to create a ghost, or find something with a circle shape that you can use to create your ghost. I found this dowel rod in my craft room that I'm gonna use. So I'm just going to stick it into my paint like a stamp and place it onto my pumpkin. Now I used a little bit of black paint, put it on my plate, and for this you're gonna need a fine detail brush like this. I'm gonna dip it in my paint and create 2 eyes and a mouth for the ghost. I have another option for you to create a decorative pumpkin. These are dried florals that I put on this pumpkin. Now I did this as part of a girls' night. I just got some white pumpkins, and then off of Amazon, I ordered a bunch of different dried florals. So you're gonna need a bunch of dried florals. You're also going to need some paintbrushes. I ordered this entire pack off of Amazon with some Mod Podge. And then all you're going to do is Mod Podge on your pumpkin and then press the flowers down. I think it looks great when you stick to a theme. I did this like white and yellow theme. One of my friends did a purple theme, and then we also had a pink theme. So if you do a couple of pumpkins together, when this dries, these look so pretty. They would be perfect to sit out on your mantle. How do you store your Kleenexes for fall? Well, of course, in a jack-o'-lantern. So I have 3 options. I have a white, a black, and an orange jack-o'-lantern. I was kind of having trouble figuring out which one I wanted to use. I really like the white, but I'm worried you're gonna be able to see my Kleenexes inside. So I think I'm gonna go with the black one. Let me know down in the comments which of these 3 you would choose. So you've probably seen me do this hack before in a vase, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your Kleenexes and you're going to pull them out. When you have them in your hand, the side that you're gonna pull out, what you wanna do is take them and bend them in half like this. This side where all of them are connected, you're going to put that into your jack-o'-lantern. And anytime you need a Kleenex, you can pull it out of your jack-o'-lantern. Hey, you're watching my second channel, Liz Fenwick Deals. If you like what you see here, make sure you subscribe so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. And if you're looking for even more deals, you can join my Facebook group at Liz Fenwick Deals, or you can follow me on Instagram at Liz Fenwick Deals.